Hey guys, it's Kaylee. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be checking out some ENHYPEN. I haven't checked out any of their stuff on this channel yet. I have seen a couple of their music videos before I started this. So I've seen Tamed Dashed, The Drunk Dazed, and Fever. I've seen those three. I think those are the only three that I've seen so far. I don't know tons about the group. I know that they were formed, I think, on Island, right? I haven't watched any of that. I know members' faces, and I know, not 100% confident with like pronunciation and everything of their names, but I know most of their names. And actually, Jungwon and Nikki were the first two that I actually like saw in the videos and was like surprised by. So going off of that, I definitely am like a Jungwon like favorite like bias right now at the moment from what I've seen. And Nikki, his dancing is freaking amazing. He is such a smooth dancer, and his hits and everything are so good. And especially in Fever, like that's when I noticed it really a lot. So I'm excited to see both of them because I think Jungwon he's like the leader and stuff of ENHYPEN, right? So I'm excited to see this. Plus it's the studio tune. I love studio tunes. I saw on the thumbnail that the vibe was very like black and red, so I tried to match that a little bit. I know that I think they have a kind of like storyline going with their videos, like vampires and all that stuff. So I love that. But one thing that I did notice when I first checked them out was I used to like call them ENHYPEN and not ENHYPEN. So that was confusing at first, and I didn't realize how young they were. Like Nikki's like 16, and I think when they started he was like 15, and I was like, so I think the oldest, is it Heesung? Is he the oldest? I think he's like 20, 21. Yeah, so I'm older than all of them. But so that surprised me so much. But being that young and being this talented is like, it's amazing. And I'm excited to see the studio tune. Bleeding Darkness, I haven't heard the song, so I'm not sure if it's their song. I'm guessing it is. But I'm very excited. Mix and Max. I saw that like it's a very like, the concept is really cool with the half tones in it. So I'm excited to watch this. And yeah, let me know if you want me to do more ENHYPEN stuff on this channel or not, and get to know them more. Yeah, so let's get into it. Also, I didn't even realize, but last year for my Spotify Wrapped and everything, Fever from them was my most played song of the year. Like, I absolutely love that song. It was so good, and the whole video was good too. But yeah, just as a side note. Yeah, this halftone looks really cool. He looks great. Ooh, okay. That effect is so cool. They're such good dancers. That is such a cool effect. Base. Oh, did you just change outfits? He gets up and goes down like so smoothly. The way that he got up. Oh my god. Okay. So synchronized. Those hits are so good. Oh, and the formation was like the beginning, but they're switched now, right? That was so good. I absolutely love that. Yeah, they are such amazing dancers. Like, the way that they can move is so nice. I don't know, it didn't say like who wrote or any of that for that song or anything, but that song was amazing. The bass in that freaking song was so good, and the change up and everything was so nice. I love the whole concept of this, like the whole red and black, and like they started out with the white and then they changed like halfway through. And the backup dancers, amazing. But we're gonna watch that again just because I like watching things a second time, just so I can like pause and go through and talk about things first. One thing I have noticed with ENHYPEN stuff, I've watched a couple of their dance practices, especially for, I've seen the Fever one and the Drunk Dazed one. And for Fever, the formations that they do, and they're so in sync with each other. And I think like they started off in the beginning of Fever, I think, with a formation like this with Jungwon, who was laying down in the back, and then he came up, and I think it switched to like Heesung and stuff during the middle. But I absolutely love like their formation and stuff that they do in their choreography. It's so good. And the black hair on both of them looks really nice. Yeah, they play like off of each other very well. Like especially these two. You see that? How extended his leg like that? I love this. It looks so cool when he does that. And that drop. Yeah, for his age, like, Nikki is such an exceptional, like, dancer. Do you see how, like, effortlessly he went down like that? I love the floor choreo, like the dancers and stuff too. There's so many dancers that it like outnumbers them, and it looks like it's That's so cool. And how he gets up like that, I love the movement of his arms. It goes with that backbeat. And then like spreading like the wings on this side and then that side. That is such a good switch up. See how he shimmied up there? It was so good. Yeah, I absolutely love that. They are phenomenal dancers, and like those two especially, I haven't seen, like, this is the only thing I've seen where they're doing like separate things and not like as a whole group, but they work so well together, and I loved this. I love the whole concept of like the half and half, like the red and blacks looks so good, and the background dancers also killed it. Like, it was so nice. Nikki is such a good dancer. Like, I don't know how he dances like that, and especially with how young he is. Like, I can only imagine like how phenomenal he's gonna be when he's even older. Like, amazing. And then Jungwon, he like, I feel like when he dances in a group, I don't necessarily like pick him out, like, especially. But with this, like, I can see like how good of a dancer he is separately, and he's so good. He's not, I feel like Nikki is more like very sharp with his movements, especially like when he goes with the beat. And I feel like Jungwon is a little bit more like flowy, especially with his movements, like with the legs and everything. Like, Nikki like just kicks it out there, and I feel like Jungwon is a little bit more like smooth and everything with it. But I love both of them. I feel like they complement each other so well dance wise, and it's so nice to see. I definitely want to check out more of their stuff, so definitely leave some suggestions, like what you want me to watch for them. But yeah, I loved this, and yeah, so leave a like if you like it, subscribe if you want to see more, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.